My name is Elizabeth Smith, and this is my persuasive speech. Have you ever met anyone who has retired and moved up north? I know that I haven't. This is because people prefer to live in a place that's quiet and peaceful. They would rather look out of their window and see rolling hills than concrete. When I think of a peaceful place with rolling hills, Kentucky automatically comes to my mind. In my opinion, Kentucky is the best state to live in. Today I'm going to tell you some things that set Kentucky apart from everywhere else. To begin, Kentucky is a safe place to live. According to usnews.com, Kentucky is ranked number 12 for public safety and number 7 for low violent crime rate. Out of 50 states, these rankings are pretty impressive. This bar graph shows the violent crime incidents of Kentucky as compared to the United States. As you can see, Kentucky has a little over 200 incidents per 100,000 residents, whereas the United States has a little under 400. With this being said, you can conclude that Kentucky is about double as safe as the country as a whole. Also, Kentucky has 2 cities that rank in the top 10th percentile in the United States for safety. As shown on safehome.org, these 2 cities are Fort Thomas and Florence. I have diagrams of the safety rankings of these 2 cities. Okay, first we have Independence, Kentucky. You can see the population is 26,773 people. The citizen-to-officer ratio is 836. There were 11 violent crimes, and the violent crime trend is negative 16.5%. And here's the diagram for Fort Thomas, Kentucky. The safety score is 89.83. The population is 16,358. The citizen-to-officer ratio is 681. There were 3 violent crimes, and the violent crime trend is negative 50.4%. So after seeing all this, you can conclude that Kentucky is a pretty safe place to live for you and your family. In addition, Kentucky is very pleasant and charming. It is home to a lot of farmland, creeks, and Lake Cumberland. I grew up on a dairy farm right on Lake Cumberland, so I know how beautiful Kentucky can be, especially in the fall and spring. According to LakeCumberland.com, Lake Cumberland is the houseboat capital of the world. Lake Cumberland has more shoreline than the state of Florida. Besides the lake, Lexington, Kentucky has an abundance of beautiful horse farms. Finally, there are so many fun things to do in this state. Kentucky is home to Mammoth Cave, which is the largest underground cave system in the world. So this is a very fun day trip for you and your family. You can tour the cave system. Kentucky is also home to the Kentucky Derby, which hosts over 150,000 guests. One year, in 2007, Queen Elizabeth II even attended. KFC, or Kentucky Fried Chicken, originated in Corbin, Kentucky, so that's just another cool thing about this state. And a more underrated attraction is the Kentucky Down Under Zoo. I went there the other week, and it was a lot of fun. They have a lot of animal exhibits. You can pet kangaroos, and there's even a cave that you can tour. As you can see, Kentucky is a very fun and interesting place to live. With all this being said, Kentucky is a safe, beautiful, and fun home for anyone to live in. It has low crime rates, beautiful scenery, and so many fun things to do. Why would you want to live anywhere else? I know that every state is special in its own way, but of all that I have seen, Kentucky is still by far my favorite.
Uh-huh.